I feel like I went to, I don't know, someplace else. Boston took me someplace else. I don't know.
W. Maxwell Prince, but people call me Will. I am the author of The Deadman.
I'm Martín Morazzo. I am the comic book artist of The Deadman, the upcoming Deadman.
And it is really a story about mortality, what it means to be alive, what it means to be dead, within the broader context of this beautiful DC universe of heroes and larger mythologies and various other metaphors for these questions that we have. These parts of life, death, and living, we all sort of accept as maybe part of the journey, and he kind of enters into each one and tries to fix a problem that is messing with the structure of this plane of existence, which for us is life, and for him is purgatory. He's got to sort of get the souls going in the right direction. The biggest swing is changing the title. This isn't just your usual Deadman who is, even in his own series, kind of a sort of side character to something larger going on. This is the story of Boston Brand. It stays true to his origins in the strictest sense, in that it pulls in a lot of ideas about the soul, different templates of belief. I've read the Bhagavad Gita 6 times now, but at the same time, it's a very simple text. It's like poetry that kind of reduces down ideas about ourselves into something digestible. And so we're kind of honoring Arnold Drake and the origins of Deadman. He came to be through this idea. Why don't we go down that street and see what it's like?
And I always felt like the aesthetics of gods and places and all, it's so beautiful to me. So being able to play with them like in a book, to me, it's an incredible experience.
He is not necessarily a bad man. He's a man who's a little rough around the edges, who, will do the right thing on a Sunday and do the wrong thing on a Monday. In our story, he's not just a ghost who's charged with finding his own killer. He is anointed by Ramakrishna as the custodian of spirits, the spiritual janitor, so to speak, which is why he's in coveralls for a lot of it. The big pull there is to use him as a lens. Why is someone in purgatory? Is it because he has both of those sides of him? Is it because he did the right thing on a Sunday and a wrong thing on a Monday? Is there something bigger about him that we don't know about, that, the goddess saw through? Who is the goddess, and why is she the one that gets to make this decision? Is she part of a larger structure? Like, there's so many questions that come out of his origin story, and this is not the answers, an attempt to interrogate what the answers might be. My partner, Martín Morazzo, him and I have been working together for 11, 12 years. We recently, last year, did another DC book on Black Label called Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum.
And now we're doing The Deadman, which is very fun so far.
And we're lucky, again, to have Paul, who is the greatest editor I've ever worked with, and his associate editor assistant on this, Christopher Rosa, to help us tell a really adult, important story about existence, but that, one that everyone can read. When I'm thinking about how the scenes look in my head, they're drawn by Martín. I have Morazzo vision, I call it.
Like Will said, we work really well together, and I think we understand each other so well that it's been really easy to work together, for so many years.
I think any pair of creators would say time together really creates a sort of shared vision. We have our colorist, Chris O'Halloran, who also shares that vision. When you're a kid wanting to make comic books, you don't ever think that you're going to have your dreams drawn by someone and then read by someone. And I am very blessed to have Martín be the primary person who does that exact thing that 9-year-old Will was thinking about. There will be plenty of possessions and plenty of him walking around and familiar faces, but there's also just a lot of him thinking and acting and interacting with real people that can't see him, but that are nonetheless very alive in their own ways because they have rich interior lives that Boston has access to. It's really beautiful. It's the best work that Martín and Chris have ever done. I don't think anyone is going to get to that last page and be like, oh, that's not my thing. I can't imagine people reading it and not wanting to immediately see the next page that follows.
I feel like I went to, I don't know, someplace else. Boston took me someplace else. I don't know.